So we're making this video. We don't have the best audio. It's raining right now. You can clearly see that we're on break from Sprint. My man, listen. The reason I'm coming to you live is because I'm gonna be talking to you about P.M.A. The thing with P.M.A. is that if you don't have it, you're suffering. See, there's three things that you could have from what I know at this point in time, from the information that I've gathered for myself and brothers like this. You're either indifferent, it means you don't care if you succeed or if you fail. You just want to take up space in this world. You don't care about anything. You only care about yourself, and you barely care about yourself because you don't care about improving yourself, your health, your wealth, or your relationships. Alright? That's indifference. That's one. Two, you have a negative attitude. It means you're salty. Alright? That means everywhere you go, you're sour. You don't feel good about yourself. You don't feel good about life. You're bringing people around you down. You're not doing anything positive. You're not contributing to yourself or society. And, well, you're fucking up. You know? Like, mind my language. I'm actually trying to improve that. I don't like using words like that. They're unprofessional, you know. But I'm 19 right now. No excuse. No excuse. But I'm grown. So, as the negative thing, you either have that, which is you're just bringing everybody around you down. Nobody likes that. I don't know if you like people that are toxic around you. I don't like that. You get me? I really don't like that. I will keep you away. I'll do it nice. I'll do it elegantly. I'll do it so wonderfully and so beautifully that when I keep you away from me, I'm gonna inspire you, man. I'm gonna inspire you to stay all the way over there. But all jokes aside, I will literally inspire you to improve your life, and I'll keep you at a distance because I can't change your life. You get me? I can inspire you. I can inspire you. I can share wisdom with you that I believe is wisdom to me, that is true to me, that I use. You know, I can try to give you love. I can try to help you improve your life as I'm trying to improve my life now. But the decision is yours. Everything's yours. Everything is always gonna be on you. Not a situation. Nothing's gonna be holding you down. No circumstance will determine where it is that you end up, because circumstances are nothing more than what's happening there at the very current moment. At the end of the day, you, with those circumstances, will determine where you end up by the attitude that you use. So, P.M.A., if you have a positive mental attitude, you're gonna see a bad thing as a good thing. Or, if the bad thing is bad, you will at least have such a fantastic attitude that you will take those stumbling blocks, the blocks that have fallen down, and you will literally use those blocks to build your next staircase to where it is that you want to go, as said by Napoleon Hill. Okay? So that's pretty powerful. So let's say for me, I crashed my car, okay? And that was awful. I lost it. It was an Infiniti. It was my first one. It was actually given to me by my parents, so I had more money to save up, so reinvest into my future. But that was not the case because I crashed it by being irresponsible. But believe it or not, that was probably a really good thing, because I don't think a car at that point in my life would have benefited me very much so. In fact, I think the car would have done me more harm than good. And in fact, it was doing me more harm than good, because I wasn't focusing on my goals. I was wasting my time. I wasn't using it, you know, to do things like this and put my energy into something like this, so I could improve my life. Because this right here, from a selfish standpoint, is gonna do a lot for me. Because I know that if I give, positive mental attitude, I'm still on topic. Just give me an example. Just because I give, you get me, and because I give and because I give and because I give, I'm not expecting to get, well, I am expecting things back, but I'm not focusing on what I'm gonna get back. I know I'm gonna get good stuff back, such as opportunities, friendships, relationships, whatever it may be, but because of the fact that I'm giving. Now I know that because that's law, that's nature. For example, like whatever you give out, you're gonna get back. Whatever you put out, you're gonna get back. And that's pretty much just like life itself. If you give out good, you're gonna get good. If you give out bad, you're gonna get bad. And if I can disproportionately be able to put out all that energy out there, all that content, all that value, and I can exert it full force and pump it out from the bottom of my heart, and not expecting anything in return at that moment, because I know I'm gonna get stuff in the future. I know that, but I'm doing it out of just sincerity and humility. Things will work themselves out at the end, and I have full conviction and full knowledge in that from what I've studied, and now I'm just implementing it, sowing, planting seeds, and so forth. So that said, with PMA, you can't do that with a negative mental attitude, because if you have a negative mental attitude, you're going to be holding yourself back. You don't know who you're going to meet. You might meet an individual like me that might just partner up with you, but if you're not prepared, to be able to work and to want to advance and to be able to want to cultivate a team and execute full throttle with somebody that's loyal, somebody that's ambitious, somebody that will make you stronger and literally fix your flaws, or find someone else to cover our flaws, so that we're all nothing but strength. Well, you got to be ready to be able to work with a person like me, just how I got to be ready to be able to work with another person that's of maybe more experience, higher caliber, more knowledge, and see if I'm prepared for that. But that's just preparation. You gotta and you gotta have the mindset. You just gotta have the skills for that. But all of that's gonna come down to positivity. Otherwise, you're just gonna be greedy. And you're gonna be indifferent, and you're gonna be fearful of life, and you're gonna be envious of others, and you're gonna be angry, and you're gonna be easy irritable, or or you're gonna steal, and you're not gonna have ethics, or life is just gonna throw you around. You get me? But it's really just gonna come down to you. Again, that goes back to positive mental attitude, because you know you never know who you're gonna meet. Not only that, but it's just a different way of being able to see life. When bad things happen, you take those ashes and you resell them to somebody who needs them at that moment. Let's say we take those stumbling blocks, you get me, and we'll sell it to another manufacturer that needed materials, and our materials were destroyed, but we sold it and we made a profit, and we got ahead because now we made profit and we can reinvest and now we can do more. Or we reuse those same blocks that we had that were destroyed, which was nothing but material, and we reuse that material to build something. You get me? Whether it's a staircase, which is a great example, or a company, or whatever it is that you want. Maybe going into the profession of a doctor. What's a good example for that? You failed the test. That's amazing. Yes, learn from your errors. You might have not studied for something, but now it gives you the opportunity to study, work harder, and know something, twice as much as somebody that didn't and passed it on the first time. Unless that guy's just a hustler and he just goes full throttle the whole time. But I'm just trying to give you a positive example. Listen, I'm not gonna take up your time because I don't like doing that. But when you have, because I'm saying that because I'm gonna end this like very shortly. I'm sorry, but PMA is what's going to determine where you end up in the future, because that's gonna go back to also, how you see yourself, how you treat others. You're gonna treat it's like when you squeeze an orange. And I learned this from Wayne Dyer. It's like when you squeeze an orange. When you squeeze an orange, orange juice is gonna come out, not pineapple juice. It's an orange. It's like when you squeeze a person. What's gonna come out is what's already inside that person. That person's gonna act with whatever is inside that person. Buddha said, all truth comes to light. You get me? So no matter what you do, if it's unethical, it's gonna rise, and if it's ethical, it will also rise, and it will give you credibility. Everybody makes mistakes. I've made mistakes in the past. Everybody makes mistakes. But the thing is to learn from those mistakes, you get me? And to try to make them right. Like, if you're able to make a mistake right, try to make it right. And, yeah, man, it's a really, really big thing. Alright, I'm gonna sign off here. What's another strong example that I can give you? I really want to be able to stick this. You're gonna be kinder to other people, and people will be kinder to you. Life will improve for you at a level that you may not have seen before if you didn't already see it. Like, good things will just keep coming to you because you're a good person and you're working hard and you're studying and you're expanding your mind and you're being open-minded and you're ready to learn and you're willing to learn. And you're gonna be positive and you won't be sad. And you'll be taking control of your state of mind and your future. Because why would anybody want to get thrown around in life? I think everybody wants to be, something. I guess. Listen, honestly, I think everybody should be wealthy. I'm working towards wealth, massive wealth, but I'm also working towards changing the world. Everybody's gonna have their own thing. You should work towards what that own thing is. Maybe you want a job. Maybe you want that corner office. You get me? That's nice. Maybe you want to work for somebody and you want that corner office. You want those benefits and none of the responsibility, or a lot less responsibility. And you want a nice, steady, fat paycheck. You get me? Every single time that you get paid. Maybe it's salary. Maybe you're making $1 million a year. Maybe you're making 10 million a year. Maybe you're making $250,000. You get me? And you have a lot of authority and respect in that organization. Maybe you want to be a doctor. Maybe you don't want to be number one. You get me? Not everybody has to be that. You get me? Like, it's like Gary Vee says that, it's just, and I strongly believe in that. It's just, how you're wired. Not everybody has to have the same thing. In fact, if everybody had to have the same thing, that'd be pretty boring. Because life would be gray. Not even black and gray. I mean literally gray, because everybody wants the same thing. Life is colorful. We're all each a universe. Like, whatever I like in my preferences, are unique to me. Just how yours are unique to you, and the next guy's unique to him. Earl Nightingale said, God made us all unique. He made black people, he made white people, he made yellow people, red people, brown people, orange people. He made fat people, skinny people, short people, tall people, fit people. And of course, you have a certain control to the extent of that. You have a certain control, maybe in how you take care of your health or whatever. But man, like, we're all special. We're all unique. We're all special in our own way. We all bring a proportionate amount of value to the table. Now it's up to us to decide how much value we want to bring. Like, there's this guy, his name's Nick something, and I believe his name's Nick something, if I'm not mistaken. And the guy has no arms and he also has no legs. But he's been going across the world and countries and all of America, from what I know, and he's been sharing his message of how he deals with that, and the energy and positivity, and how there's always more to life. Now, this is a guy that has no arms and no legs, but he's flourishing, he's prospering, he has a wife, he has kids. And that's inspiring. That's sensational. That's the kind of thing where you look at it and you're at wow and amazement. And we're all gonna die at a certain point in our life, and it just makes you, I guess, at least for me, think, how much time do we have? We might think we have till 70, 80, or 90, and like Earl says, Earl Nightingale, teacher of mine, you can look him up. I learned through his audios. We should be grateful for every second, because we never know when we're gonna die. Yes, 70, 80, 90 would be nice, maybe longer, because medicine's only improving. But at the same time, man, how much time do we have? We might die before that. We might get hit by a car. I had a buddy of mine. He fell off his bike, and nothing happened to him. Just a few scrapes, but he's alive, which is amazing. That's an example. People die every day. People are born every day. And when we use that, and we have gratitude, and we try to treat everybody, like mind you, I'm also learning when I'm speaking. I learn by being able to share what I've learned, because it reinforces into my mind. It gives me the privilege and opportunity to be able to express myself, which is priceless. It's a priceless asset. Not even an asset, just a priceless, like, just feeling. I lost my trail of thought. But oh yeah, but when we treat everybody like they're gonna die every day, and we have that level of gratitude and knowingness, I think it was the Greeks or the Romans that had a saying that said, "Never forget death." Always have death in mind. I think it was Marcus Aurelius that had said that, and I think I heard it from Ariana Huffington, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, man, I guess it's just life is just viewpoint, and then patience in the work. I'm always working on myself. I want to inspire people. I want the world to be success conscious. I want all these things. I really want it. And I'm only gonna want them more and more and more until I do them more and more and more until I get them. Doesn't mean I'm not happy now. I'm happy now. That doesn't bring me. Just because I get it doesn't mean I'm gonna be happy. I was happy before that. And I just wanted to accomplish that because it's just something I wanted to see done. I wanted to have that experience. I wanted to be able to create that experience. But yeah, man, I'm gonna get off this for real this time. But dude, respect yourself, love yourself. Positive mental attitude. It's how you're gonna act with other people. The orange squeeze lets out orange juice. When we're squeezed, or maybe you're squeezed, what is that out? Is it negative? Does it make other people feel bad? You know, are you always giving a little more? Are you always trying to look out for everybody's best interest? Of course, you have to take care of your own best interest. But are you doing that by taking care of other people's best interest also? Are you solving problems? Do you genuinely care? These are my philosophies. Napoleon Hill is my greatest teacher. I've read a lot of his books. A lot. Put in a few hundred hours into his work. But, does this resonate with you? Have you also challenged what I said and maybe gone onto your own journey to see if it was true? I encourage, challenge what I say. Read books, expand your mind. Find what's right for you. Find what's right for you. You are your own universe. Just how I'm my own universe. And I just try to share with people what I believe is, to be true, because it'll lead to world peace at some point if people keep bringing this up. Be the change you want to see in the world. I want everybody to just be purpose driven. I want everybody to do what makes them feel good. I want everybody to live, congruently with their destiny, with their passion, and their purpose. I want everybody to be wealthy. I want world peace. I want that. I want everybody to be able to work together in harmony. I want the whole world to be able to work together, man. That's powerful. When you need help, you reach out to your neighbor, and let's say they help. Or when you need help, it'd be even easier to find stuff than what it already is now, because the world's a beautiful place now, especially with the internet. Things like this weren't even shared before. I grew up thinking, and I grew up not knowing anything was possible. I grew up very good with loving parents. They're my greatest asset. They're what I cherish most in the world, over anything. But I grew up not knowing a lot of things were possible. When I found that, when I discovered that, man, it was a game changer. But yeah, bro. Listen, I'm gonna hop off this. My break's gonna end in a bit. I'm training at sprint. Yeah, listen, I hope you're doing great. Hope you're doing great. If you want, your decision entirely. You don't have to do this, but if you don't mind, and what I recommend that you should do is that you should follow my Instagram, my Facebook, my Snapchat. You should like this video, you should subscribe to this video, and you should even send it to somebody. You really should. You really, really should. I strongly believe that you should do that. Do you care about your future? Do you care about your life? Do you care about helping other people? I mean, you'll be helping not only the person that you send it to, but you'll also be helping me. So you're putting out great energy into the universe. You get me? Just why not share it? Share it with one person. Share it on your feed. Come on, do it now. Do it now. Go, do it. Oh my God, thank you so much for doing it. You're a great, great person for that. Anyways, I'm gone. I'm leaving. I love you. Nasworld is the movement. That's what we're doing. We're moving. We keep it real, and we just keep on doing. I love you. It's your boy Noel, and I'm out. Peace.